Hello beautiful friends, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to be making this beautiful sweater, or overall it's a summery type of vibe, shirt or bolero or shrug but it's kind of like a shirt. So you're going to be making the panels using this beautiful pattern. I haven't blocked it yet, but this is how the pattern looks. I'm so excited for it. You're going to need to make 4 panels. Now, to make this top, I am going to be using this yarn. I've undone a blanket. I'll put up the yarn on screen, but this is a cotton yarn, I believe. I'll put up the yarn brand like I said, and I am going to be using a 3.5mm hook. I don't know if you can see that. So it's the same hook. I like to use different hooks depending on how long I've been crocheting for, because that's to hurt the fingers. But yeah, let's get started. This pattern works with a chain of 7. All right, so let's get started. To make this top, we are going to be using 16 multiples of 7 times 16. I am a size medium to large. If you want to make extra sizes, just add 7 more, and 7 more on top of that, 7 more, 7 more. So let's get started. I am going to make a chain of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This counts as my first multiple of 7. Okay, and then now we are going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That counts as my second multiple of 7. Now continue and do this 16 times. Okay, so 7 multiples times 16, or 7 times 16, and then I will meet you at the end of the row. Sorry for the light here. I'm working by a window. So this is the end of the row. I have done my 7 multiples. I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3. I'm holding on to this one, and now we are going to make a double crochet in this row, in this space that we were holding. So instead of closing the double crochet, I'm not going to close the double crochet. I'm holding on. There's still these 2 going under, and then go into the next space, pull, and then pull through the first 2. Now I have these 3 left, and then there we go. So this counts as 1, and then 2 double crochets as 1. Now I'm going to go in this space, and we're going to do what we did. It's a way of having 2. Sorry, before going in there, we're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then go under. We're going to go in here, pull through, and then pull through. So we are going to make another double crochet, open double crochet, go under, and then we're going to go under, pull through. Now we have 4, pull through, and we're left with 3, and then we're going to pull through these 2. This is going to, wait, on the other row it's going to count as 1. Okay, now we are going to make 3 double crochets. full double crochet. So we're going to go 1, okay, 2 and 3. And now we are going to do those half double crochets, or open double crochets, not half double crochets. So go under, pull through 2, and then don't pull through 2. Instead go under, make another open double crochet, pull through 2. Now I have 3 left, and then we're going to pull through all of them. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3. This is how it looks. This is the base of our triangle. All right, so let's do what we did here. I'm gonna show you one more time, and then you need to continue on the row. So you're going to go under, pull through, you are left with 2, go under, and then you have 4, pull through, you're left with 3, and then pull through all of them. And then we are going into the next rows with 3 full double crochets, 1, 2, 3. So double crochet 3, 1, 2, 3, and then let's do the half done double crochets. So you're going to go under, pull through, and then go under, go into the next space, pull through, go under, pull through 2, and then pull through all 3 of them. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then do again what we did here. I'm going to finish off my line. So you're going to do open double crochets or half done double crochets, 1, 2, 3 full double crochets, and then 1, 2 half done double crochet, merge them into one. So continue with this pattern, then chain 3. If you're confused, please do go back and watch what I did, or slow down the speed. Okay, we have reached the end of the row, and I have chained 3. Now I am going to do the half or open half done double crochet by going under once and over, and then going under this, left with 3, put it together, and then make a double crochet, make a double crochet. So this is what I was supposed to have done here, but I would have corrected it with text. So you're supposed to have 2 double crochets, and then this half or half done double crochets. Then you were going to have just 1 left here, but that's fine. We're gonna weave it in when we finish. Now we are going to row 2, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. I turned the work around, so remember these 2 turned into 1 now. So I'm going to make half done double crochet by going under, and then half done double crochet, and then weave it in. So that means instead of 3 we have 2 openings up here now. All right, so now we are going to make a chain of 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going into the next diamond. So a diamond is like 2 pyramids coming together. So now we need to decrease. We're going under here, and then doing half done double crochet, go under, Go through, and then they half done. We have 3. Now do it together, and then 1 double crochet. And now we want to decrease this side as well. Let me see if this will help if I use this crochet hook, because I hold it differently. So I'm going under, and then half done, and then go under, and then half done, and then go through 3. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's do half done like we did on the other side, because we're decreasing the sides here. So I'm going half done, double crochet, and then under, half done, and then go through all 3 to match them into 1, and then 1 double crochet, and then let's do half done, and then the next space half done, and then go through all 3. Let's do it one more time. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go into the space, this turns around, you see, half done, and then go under, half done. We have 3 left. Go through all 3, and then immediately 1 double crochet, and then we need to decrease again. So half done, 1 more, and then half done in here. We have 3 left, and pull through all of them, and then chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue and do what we have been doing on this side, and then I'm going to meet you at the end here. Don't worry if you did it like me at the beginning. I'll show you how we can correct that going forward. Okay, so continue with the half dance to decrease. This is how we're decreasing, going under, and then under, and then go through all 3. Continue with the pattern. Okay, I have reached the end. So now, because we actually had to have 4, and it would have been 3 here, we are going to crochet 1. Let's see, we want to make it almost the same as that side, so that means that we should have had 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here, make 1, 2, and then make it into 1, and then there you go, and then a double crochet. So we've rectified it so that it looks like this. So what happens at the end here must also happen this side. Okay, so chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. There we go. Chained 3, and now we are going to make another chain, so that's 2. Now chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we are going to go in here, and we're going to merge all the 3 at the top. Okay, there's 3 here. So we're going to merge the 3 by going under once. We're not finishing the double crochet, going into the next space to do this, and then go in the next space to go through here. And now we are left with 4 of them here. And then I'm going to go through all of them. Now chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do the same thing over here so that it turns into that. All right, so we're going to merge all 3 by going under, pull, don't close the double crochet, go under, and then pull, and then under, and then pull, and then go through all 3. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then do what we have done. I'm going to show you one more time. We're going under, pull, and then go under, and then pull. Now we have 3. Go under, 3, pull through 2, and then we have 4 left. And then I'm going to go through all of them and then chain 6 and then do the exact same thing. So continue, and you can see that you have a pyramid now. So now we're going to need to do an upside pyramid or to open the diamond, okay, in the next row. So finish up this row by chaining 6 and then merging all of the 3 into one. I reached the end of this row and I am going to make 2 double crochets like we did here. Now chain 1, 2, 3. Now we are going to increase here. All right, so that counts as our first double crochet. Now we're going to make 2 full double crochets. So 1 and 2. Now there's 3. All right, so chain 5, 1, 2, 3. Not 5, 3. Sorry, chain 3, not 5. We chained 5 in this row. Now we're chaining 3, and then we are increasing 1, 2 full double crochets, and then 1, and then 2 double crochets. So we are now turning the pyramid upside down. So you can see here we had 3, and then here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then here we have 7. Okay, so now we are doing the 5. So if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, by increasing on the sides. So chain 1, 2, 3, and then increase on the sides, 1, 2, and then 1 in the middle, and then 2 on the other side to make it 5. I'm gonna show you one more time. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then move on to the triangle. Increase the triangle by making 2 double crochets, and then 1 double crochet in the middle, and then 2 double crochets. 2. Okay, continue on, and you can see now the triangles are turning around, and then you have the diamond almost in the middle. Okay, so next we're going to need to make 7 in this row, because now we are working on the 5th and then the top of the triangles. At the end of the row, I am going to increase this side because we increased this side as well. So I'm going to make 2 double crochets, 1, 2, and then 1 double crochet over the 3 chains. And now we're going to chain 3 and turn the work around. 1, 2, 3. And we are going to make a double crochet in the next space. Our chain 3 counts as the first double crochet. And now we are going to increase in here, because remember I said we need to make 5. So we are going to make 2 double crochet, so that there's 4 here. It's the beginning, so it's 4. So now make double crochets in the next spaces. You don't have to chain anything. 1, 2, and then go in the next 3 spaces with single double crochets, and then we're going to increase in the last one by putting in 2 full double crochets, and then immediately go in the next space with 2 double crochets, no chain, 1, 2, and then single crochet in the next 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 double crochets in here to open the triangle, and then immediately go in the next space with 2 double crochets, no chain, 1, 2, and then 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and then 2 double crochets in here, 1, 2. So this is how it's looking. So now you can see that we are going to need to start closing the triangle to make the diamond. So in the next row we're going to repeat this row. Okay, so let's finish off this row and then I'll show you how we make the next row. So continue on with the pattern by making 2 double crochets, and then single crochets in the next 3 spaces, single double crochets in the next 3 spaces, and then 2 double crochets in the next space. All right, this is the end of the row, and I am going to put in 2 double crochets in here, and then 1 double crochet over this one because there were 3, and then 1 double crochet over the chain, which counts as a double crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn the work around, and now we are starting the decreases. Okay, so we're going to go in the next space with a double crochet, and then we are going to merge the 2. This is a repetition of the first row. So I didn't close the double crochet, and then don't close it, and then close both. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go over to the next space. This is a repetition of row 1. So you don't close, go into this one, go under, don't close, and then close all 3, and then single crochet, single double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and 3 double crochets. and then we are going to merge the last 2. So you go under, you don't close, go under, don't close, and then close all 3 or 2 double crochets. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, merge, go under and over, go under. I didn't close this. Now we have 3 left. Merge them, and then single double crochets in the next 3. So 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet in the next space, and then there, and then all 3. So I'm going to continue on this row, and then now we are going to repeat. I'm doing this one, and then we're going to repeat row 2, and then repeat row 3. And then this is row 5. Then we're going to start again row 5, row 6, and open the triangle. Okay, so you can see now it's starting to close. The triangle is back to this one now. It's going to be a diamond. So continue doing that. 1, 2, 3. So I'll show you the next row, but you can go back and see what we did on row 2. It is the exact same thing. All right, so I'll meet you on the next row. This is the end of the row of repeating the first row. So I am going to make 2 double crochets, because remember this side we have 4. We ended with 4 on this side. So now I am going to make 2 double crochets and 1 double crochet, we're not increasing, we are decreasing. Sorry, I got that confused. So I am going to have this double crochet, merge it into 1, and then make a double crochet and a double crochet. So if I look this side, that is what we did. There were 4, but now we turned 4 into 3. So chain 1, 2, 3, and turn the work around. And now we are going to merge these 2 by doing that and that, and then go through all 3. So now we are going to crochet 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 5. Because remember here we did 5 chains as well. All right. So we are going to decrease by going under and not finishing the double crochet. Go under, pull, and then pull through both. Then pull through the 3, and then we are going to put in 1 double crochet, and then there's 2 left. 1, 2, and we are going to decrease by doing that, and then doing that, and then closing both. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we are going to decrease or merge 2 into 1. There you go, and then 1 double crochet, and then merge the 2 double crochets into 1. So you can see that now we have 3 because we merged 2, and then 1. So we have 3. And then the next row, we are going to repeat this row, which is 1, 2, 3. Row 3. 5. And in row 3, remember we were chaining 6 and then merging all 3, and then chain 6 and then merging all 3. All right, so that's how our pattern is going to be. And then after you finish merging, now it's time to make this row of 3 double crochets and then chain 5, which is the row that would come. So it's reflecting, it's upside down now, you see. So I've written the pattern on the screen, and if you get confused, just go and check row 1, row 2, row 3 for repeat. Okay. So I'm going to show you. This is the arm. So for the arm, I have made multiples of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for the arms. So you're going to need to make 2 arm panels. This is an arm panel, second arm panel, and then this is the one we are doing now. So I'm going to complete that now, and I have done, let's see how many of the diamonds. So there's half, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 diamonds and another half. So the pattern starts with half, and then I've made 6 diamonds and then ended it with half, with the row. So this would be the half row. You see, now I've started the other row. So this would be the half row. This was the starting, and then this would be the end. Okay. All right, so I'm going to finish this off camera, and then we will put our top together. Hi everyone, I have done the 2 back panels. So all in all, there are 42 rows, like counting 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 42 rows. So this is where I started, and I want to put it at the top. All right, so I'm going to put this together. Let's put the other one on top. I'm going to put this together using a crochet hook. If you want, you can use a, I'm gonna need stitch markers. If you want, you can use a crochet needle. I find it easier to just use a hook. So let's do that. So I am going to match the 2 front and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see the side. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be the neck. I think I will, if I do 4, 4, this is the neck. so I want it a little bit wider, not too close. So I'm going to, so this is the half, so it's 4 spaces. See, it's the beginning 3, and then the 4th space, this is where I'm going to end putting it together, and then do the same thing on the other side. Let me just get started here. I'm going to use the same type of yarn, and then I am going to go in front and then at the back, and then I'm going to use single crochets to put it together. So I'm holding on to that. If you want, you can make a knot. So I'm just going to start with single crochets. Okay, so you go under and then behind while holding on to the yarns just to make it neater. Okay, so single crochet, go over the both, you go under and you pull, and then you pull through the 2. Okay, that's single crochet. So continue with that. I'll weave this one in when I put on the arms. So continue with the single crochets up until here. And then do the same thing on the other side, and then we'll put on the arms. So this is how it's looking. I have crocheted both sides, and now I am going to open this, and we are going to put on our arms. All right, so to find the arms, there is our arm. So I have to find the middle of the arm so I can put it over here, and we are going to crochet single crochets going across 1 2 3 4 5 4 5. So this middle is where I am going to place the stitch marker. Here, and here is the middle. All right, so I am going to put this way, and then I'm going to crochet going across with single stitches as we were doing. So however many amount I have made, so I've made up until the 2nd, I must do the same thing this side up until the 2nd row. So count the amount of rows you cover with this, and then do the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to turn this around because I think it might be easier. I was going to do up until the 2nd row. So there, this is where I'm going to do my single crochets through there and through there. All right, going under, pull through, and then now we're continuing with our single crochets. So continue with the single crochet and go all the way to the other side. I have crocheted across, and this is across, and now I am folding it back together. All right, I might actually increase the arms to make them longer. See how I feel about that. Okay, so this is how you are going to put the rest of it together. So you're going to match this. It's going to be easier to match it, as you can see, going that way, and then you're going to single crochet going all the way, and then all the way to this side. Okay, so single crochet going that way, so there. And this is how I'm gonna make it into a sweater. I thought it would be a shirt, but I'm gonna extend the arms. So yeah, that's how it looks. I absolutely love this summer sweater. You can wear it in the summer, you can wear it in the winter over something. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you enjoyed making this video, making the project, this crochet project, and do tag me if you do make it, so I can share your pieces. So there you go, guys. Have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, please. Thank you. Bye.